man.
Dominic Cummings, if you're watching this, please click off. We don't want your revenue. I'm sure he is. I'm sure one day he'll get right into this when we're the next Joe
just
Rogan.
Searching his own name. We'll put hashtag Cummings in it. Cumgate.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a dickhead. Well, fuck it. Oh, nah, here, what you doing? You get me.
I know. I know. There's football on though. Bayern Munich are playing Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah.
So
That's mad that they're doing that.
it's really weird watching like a top class football game in an empty stadium. Although I suppose you see that at the Etihad all the time.
I don't think, is that a joke?
That's a hilarious football reference.
Yes.
I don't get it.
The implication being that
That no one
people
watches
the people who get that will get that.
If you know, you know.
Aye. So such an unknown part as well. Never been used before.
When you're editing this, Sean, I want crickets.
Just get a really like shite tumbleweed PNG like roll across the screen.
Oh, that's a big tumbleweed.
We need to get like a soundboard for that kind of stuff. That'd just be amazing.
There was one time after like a 7 or 8 hour like gaming session that me and Liam had a genuine conversation between Homer Simpson and Hulk Hogan soundboard.
It was Marge Simpson.
Was it Marge?
It was like, what's your name, brother? Marge Simpson. It's like ridiculous.
Couldn't they make it up?
You could.
This is before lockdown as well.
Oh God.
Aye, let's get me it.
So for the first song, I've got a band I really like. That every musician is just like, you know, that Scary Pockets sort of level of musicianship, just like that.
Right.
Everyone's
Yeah.
just fucking
Good.
really tight, really good. Called KNOWER. And this is Overtime. This is a live band sesh. It's filmed in like just a hallway, and they've got. I think they do a lot of like post production, but the core of all the tracks, which is quite hard to believe, is all live.
Mm.
So let's get into it.
Wait, what's it called?
It's called Overtime.
Overtime. Thank you.
Brackets live band sesh.
Why do I get to sit and go? What's the tempo? 1, 2, 1, 2, overtime.
You got my heart working overtime. I let you in, let you cross the line. You want my trust, boy, you have to try. Give all your love if you wanna keep me. You got my heart working overtime. I let you in, let you cross the line. You want my trust, boy, you have to try. Give all your love if you wanna keep me. You want my heart if you want my trust. Play with
Jesus Christ!
It's fun.
Oh,
I don't know why I forgot that I'd heard them before.
I
But-
knew you would have as well. I was surprised when
Like
you said that.
Lewis Cole. Like if you'd said
Yeah,
Lewis
yeah.
Cole, I would have known the name.
Yeah.
But like for some reason, I just skipped my mind. But that's a fucking tune.
what a fucking screamer, man. Jeez, oh.
Yes.
What is that? What's that?
That's
that?
like computer music, isn't it?
I just didn't even know what that is, man.
What would you describe that as? There's so many different
Some
genres.
something fusion, something
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
like.
Whole
Uh,
fusion.
Definitely no, son. I'll probably never listen to that again. But
Yeah.
it's not to say that it was bad. I was just like, right, okay.
Oh man,
There's so much going on, but it's fucking.
those transitions were so. Like the whole thing was so tight. Like
Incredible,
like
right.
all stopping at exactly the same time. I thought the vocalist was so clean, but those groove transitions, like the time feel transitions, was just
amazing.
so fat, and it didn't take the piss too much either. Like it was, like it was not like they stayed there for ages and then went back and then went back again, and like we're just like, look how good we are at this. They just done it that one time, and it was
Yeah.
really good.
Really
And then they were like,
set.
all right, back to like 8-bit
All the
like
time.
game music.
That's
Oh.
actually the video edit and the text is sort of like that Mario
Yeah.
Brothers kind of.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
believe
But
that.
the video is really good because
Pixelated.
it like points you towards exactly what you should be listening to at a specific moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like sick keyboard, like it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's recorded like in their house, isn't it?
yeah, it's just in a hallway.
In a big house.
Oh wait,
and
I've seen them. Yeah,
the one where it goes. It's him on. He's either on keys or drums at the top of the stairs.
yeah,
The camera
Yeah.
comes down
Yeah,
the stairs,
yeah, yeah,
and then it turns to the horn section.
yeah. I
and
have.
just-
I've seen something by them. I don't know
That's,
what.
Horn
that's
solo.
it's Ray Thistlethwaite on the keyboard, who done that Keyscape video where he done Come Together. It's just like, it's in Keyscape. It's like this. It was like revolutionary in the land of VST instruments.
Yeah.
So they got like Jacob Collier to do like a bit on the
That's,
piano,
yeah.
and he done like some sort of delay E piano, I think it was, and done that Come Together. That's really good. But yeah, everyone's amazing. Sam Wilkes on the bass as well. He's like, he does a lot of the stuff for Scary Pockets. It's like, if you don't, like if Joe Dart isn't enough, listen to that guy.
There's.
Nah, I love both of them.
Yeah, I was thinking like at the start. I mean, you said already that I'd love the drummer, and I did. But like, even when they were doing like their quick groove when they first got into it, he was really like selective with his placement. Like he was like only like using his bass drum to like really punctuate what he wants you to hear, rather than just kind of like chucking out notes that might be in time and might fit the song to some extent. But he was really only. He was leaving so much space between it that it just felt really, I don't know, like predetermined. Like, it's
Sexy.
really, yeah. Aye. I can't think of the word that
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it might be
Intentional?
because-
yeah.
Yeah, it might be because he plays so many other instruments that he's very aware about
Yeah.
how it all fits together.
'Cause
Right, yeah,
it,
fair.
it reminded me when I seen Eric Clapton a few years ago, and the drummer for them was Steve Gadd. For him, that night was Steve Gadd, who's like the man. And he played a lot of flashy stuff, and it was really impressive. But the most important thing he done, it was during some ballady number, where it'd been really soft, like drum wise, really soft the whole time, and you know, just kind of like your typical, I don't know, just typical like kind of rock ballad. And it was alright. And his fill that he had, it was like there was like a bar or nothing, and then on like the 4, he just hit like a really fucking loud bass drum, like out of nowhere, and it just like hit me right in the chest, and I was like, oh shit! Like he is so in control of what he's doing behind that kit right now,
Yeah.
and and literally all he did was like stomp on the bass drum, but was doing it at like exactly the right time and exactly the right setting. Was just something
Best
that I
drum
really
solo ever.
really remember.
What blew me away about that when I was listening to more Lewis, I think, is it Louis? I just think of Louis Walsh when I see his name.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's either Lewis
Oh,
Cole or
right.
Louis.
But
I don't know. He's American,
Mr.
right?
Cole.
Or Canadian.
yeah,
One of the two.
it just the one thing that sticks out is like how tight he gets like a 16th note before the one.
Yeah.
Like, didum. Yeah, he
Right,
does
yeah,
that
yeah.
so- it's so clean.
I'll be honest, I didn't notice that minute detail.
I think he gets it more in another song. It's more noticeable.
Mm.
But,
Yeah.
mhm.
I fucking love them so much.
Another one called Butts and Tits and Money.
There's what was the one I'm
so
thinking of? The
internet.
weird part of the night.
Mm. I would put them in the same category as like Bill Works, even though they're nothing alike.
Right? Yeah. They're just
They're
very.
nothing alike, but it's just
It's the video editing.
Is that
I
is that the
think,
guy that
really-
does the?
Yeah, the history of Japan.
Yeah.
Aye.
I love him so much. He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's disappeared for like a year and a half now. Nobody knows where he is. I keep checking his Reddit and Twitter to see where he is. Nothing.
When the world
Yes, he
needed
put
him
up a-
most.
He put up a,
He vanished.
put up a picture on Instagram like 8 months ago, and that's the
And
last.
everyone
anybody's
went
heard of
mental.
him. But yeah, honestly, and then like 2 weeks ago, someone, you know how you get those like it's artist name and then topic.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bill Works topic uploaded a video, and like I was there instantly, and so was hundreds of other people. being like, alive? Is he okay?
Is she safe?
I'm just looking at the video for "Fuck It Up." That's another one of Luis' his songs. The top comment is, "You know the bass line is good when your bass player looks like they're in pain." It's good. Oh well, you know how we were talking about like what genre it is. Another comment here just says genre : house, because it's recorded in their house. Tee.
This guy. Get a load of this guy. Aye. I've never heard anything like that before.
It's class.
Never, ever.
I really enjoyed
Anything
that.
like that before.
Some of them like I do, like there's one song that I was like, right, that's a bit too much. It is like, the government knows when you masturbate. The government knows when you masturbate. He's like, that's too much for me, but
I can definitely.
it's-
It's definitely like a genre of music that can get to kind of be. I feel like you get it a lot in like kind of music promo things where they get like, oh, the best guys that don't really play with each other together, and they like just write something mental, and they write something crazy, and it's just really boring to listen to because it's just like too much going on.
Yeah.
That's no what
That's
we
not
just
what
heard.
that was.
Yeah. Is that like a kind of Too Many Chefs spoiler? Bros?
Yeah, like that kind of idea.
Just everybody wants to be the,
Like-
the main.
Yeah, it's like
feature.
everything's incredibly technical. And like, you know, for that perspective, really impressive. But like, it's just kind of doesn't really leave you feeling anything. You know, you listen, you watch, and you're like, I should practice. But like,
Aye.
no anything
It's
like, wow, I want to make
Damn,
that
was
kind of music.
funky.
I mean, maybe that's just me,
Yeah.
but it's like
yeah.
kind of over
Like you
technical.
can't picture it being like set in a atmosphere in a room.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah, like it has to be in a big studio with cameras. You know, it's no about like.
I always like that. I remember. Is it Mark Ronson talking about like when he played "Let's Get It On" at a party, and he just watched how the room changed. He's like, I like that sort of idea of making music because music should be, well, it should be anything you want, right? But if you just allow me to elaborate, without judging who I am or what I am or what it should be like
Fucking proselytizing
it
bastard.
should be like
you
a
know that?
conversation, right? A conversation. So like, not everybody talks at the one time, but when you have the best conversation, it's when there's some atmosphere in the background, and it's quite minimal but effective. And it should be like coordinated background atmosphere with a sort of focal point that can change and drift, and you can go on tangents if you want. But that's the kind of like picture I like to think about.
Mhm.
So all music should be call and response. That's what I got. Next.
That's,
No, I see what you
no,
mean.
No, that's a real nice analogy, Sean.
Yeah, it's a bit like though as well. Even without an audience, do you mind that video of Rabia Massad and what was it, Ben Meinel and Dave Hollingworth? Like they just jammed for 15 minutes. Because I watched that the other week for the first time in like a couple of years, and I was like, yeah, this is so good. Just because they're all like doing their own thing, but they're all like so fucking in tune with each other.